Hey everybody! If you've been following along our fascinating series of videos on parts of speech, you might be developing a problem. Right now, you've got three parts of speech that we've talked about. You've got nouns, you've got pronouns, and you've got adjectives. The good news is you can put lots of things in your sentence, and you can even give us more information about those things. You can put people and tell us what kind of people they are. You can replace their names with pronouns if you feel like you get tired of talking about them. And you can do the same thing with things and places. But right now, you can't make those people, places, and things do anything. If you're writing a sentence and you want your people, places, and things to do stuff, you have to use some verbs. So today, we're going to talk about verbs. Verbs are words that express action or a state of being. I'll put a little check mark there for you. They take the noun that you've put in the sentence and give it something to do. The most basic sentences you can write contain one verb and one noun. I sing. You sing. He sings. She sings. They all sing. These are just pronouns followed by a verb. Or you can use what we sometimes call a linking verb to express a state of being. You don't even have to do something. You can just be. The most important verb in the English language, the one without which we would have no life, is the word is, the most basic to be verb or the most basic linking verb. So something like Mr. Goodwin is, you can put a period at the end of it because it's a sentence that shows a state of being. I am. I exist. Sometimes words require a helping verb. A word that goes with the verb that gives it some more information. So, Mr. Goodwin danced. Mr. Goodwin has danced. He doesn't do it as much now as he used to. But in that last sentence, has is a helping verb, as it's giving us a little more information about my dancing career. Verbs change forms if they're singular or plural. If you have a singular noun, it gets a singular type of verb, and likewise if you have a plural noun, it gets a plural type of verb. So, Mr. Goodwin is, but the students are. Or we could say, Mr. Goodwin is interesting, so the students are fascinated. Those verbs change a little bit when we change the number of people who are doing the action or being the state of being. So, let's take a look at our example. Macbeth was angry and wanted the guardians to tell him the truth, but they were afraid to tell him what they had done. There are several different actions taking place in this sentence, and there are several different states of being expressed. Some of them are done by singular people, and some of them are done by groups of people, but those are all verbs, so let's see if we can find them all. Macbeth was angry. The first verb in this sentence is a form of to be. It's a linking verb, was. It's what Macbeth, singular, was. The next thing that happens is the action verb that Macbeth wanted. This is something Macbeth did. He wanted. It's an action word. He wanted the guardians to tell him the truth, but they were, that's a linking verb, they were afraid to tell him what they had done. Had done here, done is the verb, and it takes the helping verb had with it. So there you have it. We've got a sentence with all types of interesting verbs. Some of them are singular. Macbeth was, Macbeth wanted. And some of them are plural. They were. And some of them require a helping verb. They had done.